Yo, what is up, y'all? My name is Devin. Today, I'm gonna be breaking down a reason why you may not be seeing as much muscle growth as you would like. You train too soft. But before I get into that, make sure if you're new here and not subscribed, you go ahead and press that subscribe button down below to help my channel grow. If you are interested in one-on-one coaching where I break down all the ins and outs of training, program, training intensity, training form, please email me at devindoescoaching@gmail.com. My cookbook, Healthy Doesn't Suck, is now out, and I always forget which corner it's gonna be in, but it's gonna be in one of these corners, okay? So the first thing to know is that there is a difference between working out and training to build muscle. If you simply just wanna be healthy, if you just wanna maybe lose a little bit of weight, I'm talking to those in particular who want to build up their body. They wanna look like they work out. I'm speaking to you guys, okay? You definitely want to be training and not just working out. Training to build muscle requires a certain amount of overload on the muscle, a certain amount of muscle breakdown that you are inflicting during training sessions, and then when you're eating to grow, you're eating to build those muscles up. Training is breaking your muscles down, and nutrition is building your muscles up. A lot of us may start off by just moving the weight from point A to point B, okay? I'm doing a bench press. I'm gonna move the bar from the start position down to my chest and up. There's a difference between moving the weight from point A to point B and actively feeling the movements, okay? So for example, if you're doing a bench press, you wanna expand your rib cage coming down, bring the bar to your chest like you wanna wrap it around your rib cage and then explode up. Think as though you wanna squeeze your elbows together at the top. There's a big difference between that and going, bruh. Make sure that no matter what you're doing, you feel the movement. Varying movements, you'll feel more than others. For example, isolation movements will have a better mind-muscle connection than compound movements. From there, the next thing you wanna do is to build upon that mind-muscle connection. Feel that burning sensation and keep going, like dig deeper into that. If you have 4 sets of 12 to do and you get to the 12th rep and you're like, oh, that hurts, I'm gonna stop. Well, now you've just mitigated the factor that actually builds muscle. That burning sensation indicates that the muscle is under a significant amount of stress, and that is what is needed for the muscle to be broken down. And the last factor is going to be using weight that is actually challenging for you, okay? Time and time again, I will get videos from new clients of mine. They're showing me their form for a movement, and I'm like, hey, was this like your warm-up set? You were just recording just to show me the movement? And they're like, no, this was like my last working set, coach. Make sure that for your last couple of reps of your sets, you are almost failing, okay? You should be almost failing at the last couple of reps of each set using weight that you can control well, but that is challenging you, and you're getting to those last couple of reps and you're like, I don't know if I can make it, man. But you make it because you're built like that.
The body is not used to maybe the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th rep with a certain weight. So that makes the body grow then, going through this pain barrier, experiencing pain in your muscles and aching, and just then go on and go on and then go on. And this last 2 or 3 or 4 repetitions, that's what makes actually the muscle then grow. And that divides then one from a champion and one from not being a champion. If you can go through this pain barrier, you make it to be a champion. If you can't go through, forget it.
If you're going into the gym every session and you're using the same weights, you're not challenging yourself, you're not struggling, you're not building muscle. You're working out. Working out is fine, but you're not building muscle, you're working out, and we want to build muscle here, okay? Now, ultimately, the biggest contributor to your muscle growth is going to be your nutrition. If you're eating enough protein, carbs, and keeping your fat low enough to grow, that factor is going to be the biggest contributor to your growth. But if you're simply not training hard enough to break the muscle down and feed the muscle to grow, you're missing a big chunk of the process, okay? So make sure that you're training hard as fuck. Building muscle is not easy. Like, you have to go there. Like, you have to find a place in your brain where you're digging deep and you're like, this shit hurts and I'm gonna keep going, and it hurts and I don't know if I can make it. These are thoughts that should be going through your brain while you're training. That whole overtraining thing, I promise you, like 99% of people who are in the gym are not at risk of overtraining. If you feel like you're tired session after session after session, then yes, you can take a deload or you can take a nap. People are not going there. If you want to see the gains, this is how you're gonna get there, okay? Like I said, if you are interested in coaching, go ahead and email me. Follow me on Instagram where I post my training videos as well as physique updates and such. A link to that is going to be in the description down below. And like I always say, Devin loves you, Devin's a Don, and Devin is out of here, boy.